Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another Cars 3 product review. Notice how I did not say diecast review because today we're actually taking a look at a plastic playset of Jackson Storm's Transforming Hauler. Man, I have been looking forward to this thing for a long time, ever since we got a glimpse at his hauler, which is Gale Beaufort, I believe is her name. It is a female, by the way. It says that in the Meet the Cars book. Now, we got a version from the Disney store, but it was just the semi. She's missing a huge component. Obviously, that's the trailer. And thankfully, Mattel has provided us with the trailer and the semi all in one. So I got this on Amazon for $29.99. They shipped it out so quickly that the day after I ordered it, I already had it. So that was amazing. And the funny thing is that they shipped it in this super long box. I'll put a picture on the screen. The box is literally like twice the size of the playset. So it was like really crazy. The postman guy had to deliver it to my porch, and so it was just really weird. But anyway, if you'd like to see my review of the Disney Store version, you can check out the description below. There's a link to it, and also a card suggestion will pop up in the top right hand corner. But now let's move on to the review of the actual Mattel playset. And so I don't usually buy playsets because I don't really play with my cars anymore, but this one has a display value to it because I can fold it up and it will look just like the hauler as it shows right there. Now I'm thinking about buying the Demolition Derby Crazy 8 playset. It just has like the ring, and I think it'd be pretty cool for the display aspect because maybe I'll set it up on my table and instead of showing whatever Ramon's House of Body Art in the background, you'll see the Demolition Derby. So I think I might do that in the future, but $30 is a little expensive, which is the cost of that playset and the cost for this playset as well, but I think this one is definitely more worth it. But anyway, it says Jackson Storm's Transforming Hauler. The name is Gale Beaufort, Beaufort, or whatever. I know it's like French or something, French-Canadian, so I don't know entirely how to pronounce it. I know I keep asking every time I review Gale or show her in a video, and you guys tell me in the comments, but I just keep forgetting. And now I don't know why Mattel does not mention her actual name. It's kind of surprising to me. But it says, train like Jackson Storm. Jackson Storm is not actually included, as you can see right there. Side and back open. Moving on toward the back here, you can just see the playset all stretched out. Cars 3. I like how it shows like the actual semi right here, like you could touch it and then it continues on as if it was actually like continuing on in real life, but it's just the like cardboard picture, if you guys know what I'm talking about there. On the back you can see that the cab is detachable, like it says right there. Fuel up, so they're like different stations to the trailer. We have train on the race simulator, test tires, and one more back here, store one car inside. So obviously that would be Jackson Storm. Push to launch car, so it looks like there's a launcher as well. And it says down here in the bottom left, collect them all. So you have Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, Danny Swervis, and Tim Treadless. I like that. They put pretty much all of the next-gen racers that are available out. It would have been better if they put Dinoco Cruz because Dinoco Cruz is a next-gen, whereas that one is just her regular trainer costume or paint job. It says right here, the poster child of the next generation of elite racers, Jackson Storm is skilled, focused, and seemingly unbeatable with the help of his hauler, Gale. Oh, there's the name. Gale Beaufort. Jackson is ready to win. Sorry, that was a very choppy sentence, but I was trying to get like a good angle on the camera, and then like I got a notification, so I blocked like part of the screen. But let's just lift the camera up and take a look at the description. So the poster child, that just means Jackson Storm. Then you have seemingly unbeatable, and I'm glad that they mentioned the name of Gale there because I was looking all over. I'm like, why didn't they mention it? But I'm glad that they did there. Alright, I guess it's time to open it up. The bottom, by the way, doesn't show anything except that you can open it right there, and the top. Actually, there's actually something here on the top. You can see how Gale would look as just a normal hauler, and then how it transforms into the playset with all the stations. So very, very cool. I cannot wait to get this out of the package. Like, I'm so excited for an in-scale, Jackson Storm hauler, because the Disney Store version is huge, and I don't have the Disney Store Jackson Storm opened up just yet. So guys, I'll be right back with this playset all open and ready to play. Oh my gosh, this thing looks absolutely amazing. It's so long and sleek. I mean, this is the longest hauler ever. And it's very thin too, like I said, sleek to fit the next generation motif. And it also comes with like a little instruction manual and some stickers to apply to the inside of the hauler. So I guess we'll have to do that. I really hate applying stickers because I feel like I always screw it up, but you have the contents right here. It just shows the one hauler there, and then the stickers. Apply labels, so it tells you where to apply them, which is step 1 for like pre-setup. And then to play, slide open the trailer, tune up the car's vehicles, train on the race simulator, launch to the next race, store your vehicle inside, close trailer. So it really just tells you the features and not really how to do it. I guess it also has a little connect feature, so you can connect the trailer to other playsets from the Precision series or story sets, stuff like that. I think that's what they're referring to right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's in black and white and it doesn't say much at all. On the back right here, we just have to play continued, movable cab, and detachable trailer. Support stand as well. That's cool, I like that. That's a great feature right there. Alright, so just some legal information right there. That is pretty much it. So let's put this aside and let's just start with the review pretty much of the outside, and then we'll work our way in. I do want to talk about the appearance of Gale in Cars 3. She doesn't talk, she's just there in the background. You can see her kind of driving away. And obviously I don't have a picture of her from the front because the movie's like not really out yet, it's only in theaters, but I do have a picture of the back of her to show on the screen right here from one of the promos when Jackson Storm drives into her and says, "I think I touched a nerve." Obviously he's being a little bit of a jerk to Lightning McQueen there. So there's the back, just looks so amazing. But I guess we should start from the front with the semi. So let's see how this detaches. I assume we just pull and it'll be all good. Oh, come on. Dude, seriously. Are you serious right now? I don't want to like break it, but it's tight in there. Like, Alright, come on, man. Do I have to cut really? Oh, there we go. Alright, so you really just have to tug at it and then it comes out. So you can see there, white to white piece right there. Alright, so I like the expression. She looks really chill and cool, like very sleek and everything. I like the headlights. They kind of match Jackson Storm's. And definitely in scale, by the way. Of course, this is made for him to interact, so it's definitely like all in scale. You have the grill right there. It's kind of weird that the Storm, the S logo up here on her hat is kind of off to the left, or our right, but her left. Usually it's centered. On the Disney Store, it's a little bit to the right, but it's pretty much centered. So that's kind of strange. Ooh, reflection. Are you guys gonna freak out? That was a pretty big reflection right there, but anyway, I don't really care. And what else do we have right here? By the way, the decals are stickers, so just be careful. You don't really want to like try to peel them off because everything on a classic playset would be stickers, pretty much. Then here you have the piston cup and 2.0, which is Jackson Storm's number, of course, to match Jackson himself, like right there. You have piston cup and 2.0, so that's pretty much the same thing right there. You have black tires, black rims. Here's the base if you're interested. These are the things to connect her to the package, by the way. And it looks like she's put together using screws. Wow, you can see right through that one. On the back here, no mud flaps, so pretty lacking of detail on the back, but that's okay because most of the time you'll have her connected to the trailer and then like you don't really see much of anything. And you have the blue stripes going throughout her. Let's just compare it to the Disney Store version real quick. It looks like the Disney Store version has the blue stripes on the back here, so it's kind of unfortunate that Mattel didn't do that, but everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. Looks like they did kind of lose a decal right there. The little yellow decals, there. Those are not on the Mattel version right here. Now, by the way, I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking, will Mattel make a die-cast version that's exclusive to Walmart's, like Bobby Swift's hauler, Cal Weathers hauler, the Mac hauler, the Wally hauler, etc.? I'd say yes, but she won't be in the next wave. The next hauler to be released is Jocko Flacco Mac, which is the disguised Mac essentially. And then after that, they possibly could make Gale. It would make a lot of sense because she's a main hauler in the movie for one of the main characters. I mean, if they made Bobby Swift's hauler, which I don't even remember seeing in the movie, I think I saw a glimpse of it in a trailer. And then you have Cal Weathers' hauler, which is pretty prominent because McQueen's up to the back of it when Cal is, I'm not going to say anything, but it's prominent in the movie. That was in a trailer, so I didn't spoil anything. But you gotta release the prominent haulers because, kids will want those more than, a random hauler that's for a piston cup racer that didn't even speak. So I'd say that in time they will release a diecast version of Gale, but it may not be for a while, maybe later this year. And it's kind of weird because this is long. This is not going to fit in a normal hauler package. Let me just show you guys right here. Let me pull out Mac. Pretty convenient that I have Mac right behind me, but you can see this. Let me just back them all up. I have them edge to edge over here, and you can see that Gale's trailer, the trailer for Gale, still continues on for another 2.5 inches, and that does not even count the semi. So she is super long, and they might have to scale her down if they do her in the Walmart line as a diecast. The semi would be diecast, and then the trailer would be plastic. They do that for all the haulers, which would be unfortunate because then it may not be as accurate to the movie. But this one may be a little bit longer than it is actually in the movie, just to make room for all the stuff in the trailer, all the stations. I don't really know. I guess only time will tell. Maybe they'll just release Gale as a single deluxe and not do the trailer, kind of like the Disney Store, because it's a pretty big trailer. But now let's take a look at the exterior of the trailer. So you have the Igniter liquid adrenaline sticker right there. Kind of weird that they put the yellow arrow or the down arrow right there, because that is to signal for the pit crew on Jackson Storm where to lift him up at to do work on the undercarriage. I doubt that's where to lift Gale up to do work. It's just kind of weird that they added that on, but I'm not complaining. Then I just love this S. You can see all the little mini S's inside this big S. It's just so simple and sleek. You have 2.0 and then Jackson Storm. Very, very nice. That is the same font used for Jackson Storm's text on his roof edges for his actual racer, the diecast right there. On the back right here, you have the S again and 2.0 with the taillights. Same stuff on this side, just all in reverse. If we could focus in, please. There we go. This stuff is not that pretty, but you gotta have it for a plastic playset like this that opens from the side and back. And on the top, you don't have anything, which is okay. For a simple design like this, I don't really expect anything to be on the top. And now I guess it's time to, open her up and see what's inside. Alright, so you got to flick this lever or switch up, and then it just kind of opens naturally after that, and the back opens as well. So very smooth. I like that. Wow, there's so much stuff in here. I don't even know where to begin. Let's actually just go with the manual and what they recommend doing first. They said slide to open trailer. We did that. Tune up the car's vehicles. So that's a bunch of different stations right there. Train on the race simulator. So actually, let's just start with the simulator because it's at the front and center right here. We did see Jackson train on this in the movie. Can't really say much more to avoid spoilers. Let's see how we could get a good angle. That's a good angle right there. So I think we flip open these little side things right here. I think this is where we need to put a sticker. Yeah, we have a couple stickers to put on here. Man, I'm terrible at applying stickers, guys, so just kind of excuse that. Man, I don't want to screw this up, though. At least they're not on the outside. Alright, so they tell you right here, apply labels. 1, 2, and 3 go on the monitor right here, the simulator. And so, looks like I need to find those right here. That's 2, that's 1, and that's 3. So the 3 stickers right here are what we need to do. Alright. I got the center one off. Oh boy. Let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. I already screwed it up. I need to get this in my lap, guys. I need to get a better angle. I don't really want to cut because I want you guys to have the full experience, but I may have to. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it in there pretty nicely. I can't complain about that. I think that looks alright. It's not the best, but it looks alright. Alright, now we need to do 1 and 2. So 1 goes on the left and 1's on the top here. 3's on the bottom. They're pretty easy to mix up, so you gotta be careful. Alright. Let's put this in my lap again. Sorry for this kind of being a downtime in the video, but it's a necessary thing to do. Alright guys, so how's your day going? My day is going pretty good. I got this in the mail. Then I went to Walmart, picked up some storage containers for my package cars, and then I went to Target and I got that Dinoco Cruiser mirror as you see in the background there from Jada, so it's like bigger. I'm really happy about that. It looks really cool. So guys, I didn't want to waste your time, so I just applied the rest of the decals off screen. You have one right here, then you have one right there, and then you have one right there, that blue thing right there. And of course, the 3 on the simulator monitor. So pretty easy. I think I did a pretty solid job. I'm proud of myself. You just don't want to flip these upside down accidentally and have like the road being on the top, so make sure you're watching for that. And now let's drive Jackson Storm up to the simulator. Alright, so I guess we have to start at the back here. We got a little ramp. He's gonna drive up that really steep ramp. He's gonna drive here. He's got some barriers. Woo! And he's gonna come up here, and he's just gonna float up there because that is way too steep. So he's on the little platform now. He's really secure in there. I like that. And the platform does have some nice decals, or detailing, I mean. You have like the spots for the back tires and the control pads. So when Jackson Storm is using the simulator, he can see himself from the back on the track. Apparently he's in first place because that white line right there. On the right side right here, you can just see the stands. Over on the left, it looks like the MPH dial or something, the RPM dial. Very, very small numbers on there. I can't really read them. Let's see if we could zoom in maybe a little bit. Nope, nope. Whoa. What is behind it? It looks like we have the void behind us. Whoa, so bright. Man, my lighting just went, whoa, my lighting is going crazy. But you guys get the idea. Very, very nice details and whatnot. Over here you have 128.3 and a little heart, so maybe that's like beats per minute or something. I have no idea. Do cars have a heart, or is it just the engine? So confusing. We're getting into like the anatomy of cars, which I don't think I want to get into today. That's a topic for another video. I know people have thought about that before and you don't really have many answers. And then right here, it looks like this is to inflate his tires. Does it say on the manual or on the box? I forgot. Well, not on the manual. Let's see if it's on the box. Let's put down the camera real quick. This is an awkward review. I don't really like review playsets much because I don't buy them that much. So I'm not that good at reviewing them. Let's see right here. So that is actually the fuel, apparently. So it says if Jackson goes right here, you can plug him in with fuel, apparently. What's going on? This is weird. I don't know. Apparently this is fuel according to the thing. Alright, so see how it says like fuel up? It says like fuel up right there. Fuel up. Fuel up right here. And that's the corresponding spot there. So I guess that is fuel. Somehow this blue nozzle can stretch all the way over to Jackson's Storm. Just kind of strange, and that is, I guess, the dial. The sticker that we apply is the dial for that. And that doesn't really have any swivel motion. Here's the launcher. I don't think I want to use Jackson's Storm to launch, but we probably will. We'll do it at the end of the video. Here are the connectors for other playsets or Precision Series buildings. I have a little piece from the Mater's Junkyard set. So for whatever reason, if you want to connect Gale to Mater's Junkyard, you can do that using this piece right here. Looks like you just kind of gotta smack it in there. Boom, there we go. Wait for the click. Looks like it's actually a little too low. What's going on here? I don't think we got it in there right. There we go. That looks about right and level. We're gonna take it off because I'm not connecting them at all. I have no intention of doing that. Let's take a look at the other side. So this is, looks like something else where you could have them train. Test tires. So you test your tires right here. Oh, that's cool. I like that. You put them in there like that. Actually, it's the other way. And you can test like the tires. Cool, I like that. It's a cool little feature right there. And then the last one is not labeled on the box, which is this one over here in the right corner. Bad angle. Sorry guys, I apologize once again. I'm just not good at reviewing play sets because they're so big and I have limited space on my table. But we're going to try and do the best that we can here. So this looks like it's something for his vitals because we have like a little heartbeat vitals line right there. I don't know why, but they have it like applied vertically instead of horizontally, so that's kind of strange. But if you have Jackson right here, he doesn't entirely fit there, but you have like these little nozzles. Do they come off of there? Let's see. Oh, they do. Wow, that is cool. What are these things? They're like little suction cups. Oh my god, I want to know what they are. It doesn't say on the box. It doesn't say on the manual. Aw, come on, dude. I guess maybe these are just like little washing things to wash them off or something. What do you guys think? They look like little plungers or something. So I actually really like that. That's neat. And so they all kind of detach from the little position. So that's cool. To reattach them, you just push them back into their slots. So very easy. I like that feature. And this thing swivels a little bit. So that's pretty much all. I think we've covered everything except for the launcher, which we'll get to in a couple moments. I love everything. Great fun features for kids. I'm sure kids will love this. I like the door, how it like goes up and down as well. We'll see if we can have the door open and everything else closed, because that's what I really care about for like display purposes, because obviously like all of this stuff, you know, I don't think it's canon to the movie. Is it realistic that Gale has all this stuff inside of her? Probably not, but you know, maybe some of it, like maybe there's a simulator, but probably not like a launcher and everything. Oh, by the way, you know, to close it up, you gotta make sure that the monitors, the side monitors, are flipped behind the main front monitor. Otherwise, it will not close. And that just closes pretty easy. You just have to slide this thing back in the like other position for it to hook up, I think. Yeah, there we go. All good now, and you can have the door open when everything else is closed. You can pull jacks in like that, so you guys know. I think I touched the nerve. Very, very cool. Scene from the movie right there. Alright guys, so now I'm going to take it all out again, and we're going to use the launcher. Let's hope it's not as risky as last time I used a launcher, which was in my review of the Disney Store Fabulous Lightning McQueen and Dinoco Cruz Ramirez, and I literally launched them and it like went to the edge of the table. It hit the little thing. I used like a bunch of bags to stop them, and they hit the bags off the table and like stopped right before the edge. So that was like really risky right there. So what you can do actually is, there are apparently a couple levels to this launcher. The blue thing releases it. You can push it back to level 1 right there. And then you can push it back again for maximum capacity launch. So This is gonna be pretty dangerous, guys. Let's see what we can do. So we're going to elevate the camera right here so you guys can get an optimal viewing position. All right, so we're going to set it up like this. Jackson, you can go in there like that. I don't know, is this actually a good idea? Because it looks like as soon as he launches out, he's going to like drop down an inch. I think launching is really only for if you have like another playset, but we're going to do it anyways, guys. We're just going to have fun with this. Jackson Storm will be pretty common. I have another one in a multi-pack, so if I chip this one, I guess it's no really big deal. Alright, so over here on the left, I kind of have a little bit of a mess. I have my Kmart mail and stuff. Luigi and Guido are chilling right here. They can go over on their shop. Again, sorry for the awkwardness of this review. It's just that I want to make sure I show everything, and yet, you know, I can't really do that with being a little awkward with the movements and stuff. So, over here, we have Flo's VA Cafe. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get the bags again. Okay, I think we're ready. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to launch Jackson, and hopefully he doesn't fall off the table. We have a couple precautions set in place to prevent that. First, we have this barrier from the Disney Store set with Fabulous McQueen and Cruz Ramirez. Of course, I just did that video. Link to it will be in the description below. I didn't use it for them, but I'm going to try it for Jackson. Then we have a bunch of bags from Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, those types of stores. So hopefully that stops him if the barrier doesn't. And then if he does fall off the table, I have my trusty pillow down on the floor that I rest my head on every night. So hopefully he does not like wipe out like McQueen did. We're gonna see what happens, guys. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, launch! Okay, I think that was just a disaster. I think the barrier was the problem because he hit the barrier and then shot between the bags and then the tractor right there. Oh, that was bad. What if he actually hit the tractor and then my custom Sergeant Surplus set? Oh, that was an absolute disaster. I'm going to grab Jackson and we're going to see how he is. Fortunately, I don't see any apparent damage, so I think we're good. Wow, that was bad. So we're going to try it again, actually. This time at, again, maximum capacity launch, but no barrier because the barrier, like, it deflected him. Like, I thought it would work, but it really just deflected him. So he shot off the table there, which was definitely not the plan. So we're going to try it again. 3, 2, 1, launch! Yes, success! Now that's a successful launch. Awesome! Alright, that's exactly what happened on my review of the others, like McQueen and Cruz Ramirez, like you guys saw if you saw that review. So we're all good now. I just want to show you guys a couple more things with the hauler. First off, we're going to fold them up because I don't need to show you guys anything else inside there. First thing is the supports down here. They're very realistic. I like these a lot. So you just flip them down, and I mean, it's not like it really helps or anything, but it's a cool little display feature right there. And you can put Jackson Storm inside, I think. I mean, it looks like it's kind of hard. I think you have to actually go like that. You have to slant him, which is not the best thing in the world, but you can do it. Actually, oopsies. Jeez, I did not close this properly. Come on, RC Cars 5. What am I doing? Alright, I need to close this properly. There we go. I think you still have to put him in there on a slant because he's not going to go in there just like on 4 wheels. So you have to do that, and then you can close it like that. I did just actually edit some of the video because I was recording it, then I had to go do something, and I came back and I was like, well, instead of going back up to record, I'm just going to edit what I have. And there should be like a signature of Jackson Storm somewhere like right here, but they did not add that on the playset. Still a very, very cool thing. I'll definitely give this playset an A-. I think it's an A- because the price is a little expensive and I just feel like a couple of things could have been improved. But overall, it's amazing. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is way back in 2006, 11 years ago, they released a Mac hauler that's very similar to this that opens up. It's like a transforming hauler. This one's a little bit harder to get open because it's so old, so old. This is what I used to play with when I was a little kid. I literally played with this day in and day out. As you can see, the stations are a little bit different. You have like a shower, a bathroom. You can brush your teeth over there. He has a TV right here. He has like this jumping bed. What else do we have? We have like workout stuff over here with the tires. You could lift up there. And then we have a little refrigerator over here, which I thought was really cool because you could open it up. He had like some water, some gas, a nitrate tank, some shiny wax, and what's the other one? Well, that's some transberry juice. So he's got all of his necessary stuff over there. I really like this. I mean, it has some memories for sure locked in this guy. Very, very cool. I used this as my map hauler for like ever. I did not actually get the Mac hauler until like 2011 or something. So that's all for my review of Gale Beaufort, or however you pronounce it, Jackson Storm's hauler. I'm going to actually already reconnected them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know, I don't know, let me know if you guys prefer the Mattel version here or the Disney Store version that's absolutely huge compared to the Mattel version. I have to say I prefer the Mattel version because it's more in scale with all the other cards that we have, and it comes with the trailer, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for another video, whatever it may be. See you guys then. Bye now.